Hi everyone. Today on the content we're going to be looking at the word called sacrifice, which to me, in my understanding, is letting go of something to get something else. You know, I remember when I was growing up and I had an exam to take. Normally my life would entail certain activities, or my day as a child would entail certain things I need to do. I'll go to school, I'll watch a bit of TV, play with my friends outside. But I always noticed that once we started getting close to preparing for our exams as a child, the periods, my daily activities would normally change. So what will happen is that I would have to sacrifice the time I would have spent with my neighbors or at the playground to sit down in the house with the lesson teacher to be able to study for my exam. The reason why I had to do that as a child, or why I was instructed to do that as a child, was simply because I needed to put more efforts into preparing for the exams so that the outcomes would be positive and I wouldn't have to take them again, right? Knowing fully well that there will be tomorrow to still play with my neighbors or go to the playground to have a bit of fun. Now fast forward that to being an adult, and it's simply still the same principle. If you want something in life, you have to make the required sacrifice to be able to get that thing. Making a sacrifice in your life is what the whole foundation of what the personal developmental journey is all about. You can't really move forward if you do not persevere. Another word for sacrifice is a very glorified word that is called perseverance. You have to persevere. You have to do it when you don't even feel like doing it. You have to go to bed early because you want to have an energized start to the next day. Instead of staying up, an extra 2 hours, 3 hours, doing whatever you need, whatever you had to do then, you have to sacrifice that time. You say you're an entrepreneur, you want to do a startup, or let's go with the analogy of the entrepreneur who has a 9-to-5 job. You have to make that element of sacrifice to still invest in that other side of your life called the entrepreneurial part. By getting home from work after a long hard day of 9-to-5 work, setting up a space in your house and putting in that work to build that business that you want for yourself. If you do not sacrifice, if you do not persevere, then what will happen is that you will come back from your 9-to-5 job and you probably watch some TV, or most of the time watch TV or just chit chat or just do something that will not get you any closer to that dream of owning your own business or being your own boss. It's all tied to the word sacrifice in alignment with perseverance. Our goals, our aspirations are, like I said, in a very high level simplistic view, to me, are basically activities that we have to execute on. We have to then take the results, analyze the results, and go back through this iteration process until we get to the aspiration and the goal that we've set for our lives. We have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice the jollof rice, the fried rice, and go for the veggies, for the greens. You have to sacrifice, the things that are bad for your health, the cigarettes, the excessive drinking, right, the drugs, and now start to think about more recreational activities, going to the gym, reading, researching, to become a much healthier, closer to that journey of perfection that the personal developmental journey entails. Today on the show, like I said, it's all about the word sacrifice tied to the word persistence. Please, I beg of you, for you to become all you have to become, you have to sacrifice. You have to give to be able to receive. So, digital influencer on the journey today, I want us to think about the word sacrifice. I want us to take stock of our lives I want us to really do a self-analysis of who we truly are, who a Kola is, who a Ayo is, who an Ibrahim is, who a Matilda is, who a John is. Take this self-assessment in alignment with the word called sacrifice. And also try and tie that to the word called perseverance. And jump on a strategy, jump on a tool that will help you be more accurate in alignment with becoming all you have been created to be. To Digital Influencer, I will see you at the top. And yes, I mean you, definitely you. Cheers.